Hey y'all, strap in because we've got to talk about the absolute chaos that is Iman Shumpert losing it over Teyana Taylor's new relationship with actor Aaron Pierre. And when I say chaos, I mean full-on public tantrum level. Ever since Teyana and Aaron went public with their relationship, Iman has done anything but keep it cool. So let's break this down because things are getting out of hand. Alright, let's rewind for a sec. In case you missed it, the drama between Teyana and Iman started way before she even moved on. Their divorce, which went down in 2023, was an absolute mess. Iman really did Teyana dirty. Like, real dirty. We're talking full-on custody wars, petty legal moves, and a laundry list of infidelities that, honestly, we lost track of. And trust me, if you thought this was just about courtroom drama and custody fights, think again. There was so much more going on behind the scenes. At first, Teyana tried to keep it sweet, playing it off like everything was mutual and civil. She told the public they just grew apart. Nothing major, just a natural split. But baby, the moment that legal battle kicked off, all hell broke loose. If there was a way for things to go wrong, it definitely did. The gloves came off, and it was clear this wasn't going to be some quiet, private divorce. Out of nowhere, court documents started leaking, cryptic social media posts were flying, and both sides were making moves behind the scenes like it was a high-stakes chess game. And who was at the center of it all? Yep, Iman. He wasn't just fighting for custody, he was determined to make Teyana's life as difficult as possible. From dragging her name through the mud to trying to control the narrative, he wanted the world to view him as the victim. But let's be real, Teyana was just trying to move on and protect her peace. Meanwhile, Iman was out here adding fuel to an already raging fire. So what did Iman do first? Oh, just something so ridiculously petty that we had to go back and double-check. The court documents. He demanded that Teyana return every single gift he had ever given her during their entire relationship. And I'm not talking about a few handbags or sneakers here. He wanted it all back, from jewelry to a whole condo he once bought her. Like, sir, come on. The level of entitlement is honestly wild. Let's be real. Who asks for gifts back after a breakup, especially after a divorce? That's giving middle school drama, not grown man vibes. And let's not even dive into how unrealistic it is to expect someone to return years' worth of sentimental and expensive gifts just because the relationship ended, if you were generous. Back then, you don't get to be stingy now just because things didn't go your way. As if that wasn't enough, he also went after her money. He tried to claim her music royalties, even from projects she released before they ever met. Normally, divorce settlements only cover assets acquired during the marriage, so for him to go after her pre-marriage earnings, yeah, that's giving. Broke and bitter. But hold up, there's more. He even argued that since they were married during her career peak, he somehow deserved a slice of that success. Make it make sense. Last time I checked, marriage isn't a business deal where you get a cut just for showing up. Let's be honest, Teyana has always been self-made. Trying to claim a piece of something she built long before he even came into the picture? That's next-level audacity. And it doesn't stop there. Iman, who was paying $8,000 a month in child support for their 2 daughters, suddenly decided that amount was too much and asked the court to lower it. Now, I get it, $8,000 might sound like a lot to the average person, but in the world of celebrity money, that's pocket change. And before he even made the request, Teyana's legal team came through with receipts showing that this man was dropping way more than that on himself, like $100,000 plus a month on his lifestyle. Bruh, if you can afford to spend $14,000 on dining out every month, you can absolutely take care of your kids. But wait, it gets worse. Not only was Iman trying to reduce his child support payments, but he was also consistently making late payments, adding unnecessary stress to Teyana's life. Imagine being a mother doing everything you can for your kids, and their father, who has the means, still tries to cut corners? That's straight up irresponsible and honestly, spiteful. And the irony? The very same month he tried to lower his child support payments, he was spotted partying at high-end clubs, dropping cash on VIP sections, designer outfits, and expensive vacations. Make it make sense. It's almost like he wanted to punish Teyana financially, as if taking care of his own kids was some kind of favor rather than his actual duty. And let's be clear, child support is for the kids, not for the ex. So if you're out here spending 5 figures a month on luxury, but trying to shortchange your children, That tells us everything we need to know. But let's get to the real reason Teyana walked away. According to her, Iman had been cheating on her for years, not just before they got married, but even during both of her pregnancies. And if that wasn't bad enough, she also accused him of sending pictures of himself with their newborn to other women. Like, excuse me, sir? That's not just messy, that's straight up disrespectful. Imagine enduring the emotional and physical toll of pregnancy only to discover that your husband is out here entertaining other women behind your back. That's betrayal on a whole other level. And the worst part? It wasn't just one or two slip-ups, it was a pattern that Teyana tried to overlook, forgive, and work through. But at some point, enough was enough.
This would be like my healing chapter. A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, you know. So I think for me, this is my chapter of healing.
Iman tried to flip the script and claim that she was the one who stepped out, but Teyana shut that down real quick. She made it clear that the only time she ever entertained other people was when they were already separated. And honestly, she had every right to do that. And let's be real, even that doesn't compare to what Iman put her through for years. The difference? Teyana was upfront about it, while Iman was out here gaslighting, deflecting, and playing the victim when the truth finally came out. It's giving manipulative, insecure, and a desperate attempt to shift blame. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Despite all this, Teyana still tried to protect Iman for years. Every time a cheating scandal broke, she downplayed it. Every time the media speculated, she shut it down. She even stepped back from acting to focus on her family, hoping to bring some stability to their home. But no matter what she did, it was never enough. It all finally blew up when a TikTok user came forward, claiming a famous singer married to a former NBA player had been hospitalized due to heartbreak from constant cheating. The internet quickly made the connection, assuming the person was talking about Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. The speculation spread like wildfire, with fans piecing together clues about their troubled marriage. Naturally, Teyana didn't stay silent. She clapped back hard, denying the rumors and shutting them down. But by then, the damage had already been done. The world had already started to see the cracks in what was once viewed as a happy marriage. Instead of owning up to his actions, Iman did what toxic men often do: played the victim. He painted Teyana as the aggressive one, even going as far as to claim that she physically attacked him. The gaslighting was next level, and it quickly became clear that he was trying to rewrite the narrative. But Teyana wasn't having it. She exposed how deeply insecure he was about her fame and career, revealing that he hated when photographers focused on her at public events. She also exposed how he constantly tried to manipulate her, encouraging her to dim her light to make him feel better. Teyana's transparency left no room for doubt. She was done with the relationship, and she wasn't going to let anyone manipulate her story anymore. Fast forward to now, Teyana Taylor is officially done with Iman Shumpert. The divorce is final, and she's embracing her new chapter, living her best life. And guess what? Teyana is out here with a new man, Aaron Pierre, and they're not keeping their relationship under wraps. The couple made a bold debut at the 15% Pledge Gala, and just days later, they stepped out together once again at the American Black Film Festival Gala. Let me tell you, they were absolutely stunning, effortlessly powerful, exuding chemistry, and looking like $1 million. It's clear they're in their own world, and the connection between them is undeniable. But who's not feeling all this energy? Iman Shumpert. It's safe to say he's having a harder time navigating the situation, watching his ex move on so openly and confidently. Looks like Teyana's living her best life, and Iman's got a lot to process. Reports are swirling that Iman's now trying to use the kids to get back at her, even attempting to take them away out of pure spite. Like, sir, just let it go. At the end of the day, Teyana deserves to be happy. She spent years protecting Iman, standing by him, and doing everything she could to make that relationship work. And for what? To be humiliated over and over again. Nah, not anymore. She's finally choosing herself, and Iman just can't handle it. So what do y'all think? Is Iman really this bitter? Or is this just another case of a man not realizing what he had until it was gone? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's dive in because, baby, this drama is far from over.